Good morning, one and all. We're here at Wankhedi Stadium. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Alison. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
Not sure why you'd bowl first here. Looking at that pitch, well, it's flat and the ball will come onto the bat nicely. The opening batters will be licking their lips at that decision.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Power and precision in that shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beats the field with a great shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and they're going to get punished on this pitch. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Cummins, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Can't get that outside the ring field.
excellent first over, and they've followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Good shot, a beauty.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Straight to the fielder. Good catch on the boundary. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Finds the fielder with that shot. Time that. Perfect. End of the over. Very nicely bowled. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Cummins from the Tata end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Brilliant diving stop. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Some very good bowling that over. They've controlled the power play beautifully so far.
Massive outside edge.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get four.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Everyone's gone up. Edged it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck. First ball for the batter, coming in. Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Saw that so early and the timing was fantastic.
And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
Got that away nicely. Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Square cut, finds point, no run.
The score is now 48 for 3.
Bishnoi from the Tata end. Perfectly timed. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that one on the arc. A fabulous drive for 6.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on the bowl from the Garware Pavilion. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, and collect that one run. That's beautiful struck right out the guts end all the way.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Might look to go big again here.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Well, we might be pleased with that straight to field. As you can see, watch that good shot with a big smile on their face.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Tata end. Deflects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now on 71 for 3.
Pandya from the Garware Pavilion end. Doesn't beat the infield. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. That'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
A very professional innings this. Passes 50. I'll certainly be looking to push on.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Bit of shape on the way through. Stokes happy just to watch it go by.
Huge. That has flown.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Going with spin now.
It's going with the spinner.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that just shows how difficult life can be as a bowler. Lifts the ball off a good length. A fabulous bit of timing for 6.
That's gone. A nice simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
It's another wicket, it's the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Drilled that one away.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
The batting team are now on 104 for 4.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Into the 14th over. The score is now 107 for 4.
Bishnoi from the Garware Pavilion end. Bishnoi over pitches and pays some price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Onto that early, that could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Bishnoi will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take it.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic. Give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Going with pace now.
Into the attack for the fielding side.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Whacks the free hit away. Fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps. Good running, they should come back for two.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Mitchell from the Tata end. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary. Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. No, terrible shot. Edged it. Still, and they struck that hard, high and long for six.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Finds the edge. everything.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. The bowlers just weren't tight enough.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Straight to the fielder. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Narayan, it's plenty from these bowlers.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
The half century's in sight. More shots like that, and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Out. Good catch. Super catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Head ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Wow, that's missed a lot. Southey, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Tata end. edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Might look to go big again here.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. There's been a good mix of bowling variations, though.
Chaha from the Garware Pavilion end. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball, just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Brilliant diving stop. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. Wide of square leg. Could be four.
It was short enough. They just leant back and blazed it through the gap.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh my, that's racing away.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Shokeen, the spinner, coming into the attack. Was quick onto that in the infield. Straight drive, mid-off, and cut that one off. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Four gone, and the batters really need to work the ball more at the moment. They need to look for boundaries before the power play ends.
Narayan coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
A lovely shot, just rocks back and puts it away.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Pinged off the bat.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Shokeen from the Tata end. Couldn't get it through the field. Timed that perfectly.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. It's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. The end of another over. This time though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Archer, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Nice shot, straight to gully.
been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Massive outside edge.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Narayan coming back into the attack. Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Narayan, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better. This has been a good innings.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Great commitment.
The batting team are now on 58 for 2.
Archer from the Garware Pavilion end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Head, it's plenty from these bowlers.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the fielder with that shot. Archer has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Nicked it. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edge, but it drops safely. Staying put, but the opposition put in a huge appeal. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Pinged off the bat. Straight to the fielder.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Southey has been going really well here. Comes back on from the Garware Pavilion end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Perfectly timed.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Square cut, finds point, no run. Southey will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Narayan from the Tata end. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Gets onto the front foot and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Misses everything.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of the 12th over. The batting team are now 86 for 3.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
On the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Stubbs has hit that fine. It'll run away for 4. Fine leg will not get near that one.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Southey back into the attack.
It's coming into the attack.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Couldn't get it through the field. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Stubbs played it on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Stokes from the Garware Pavilion end. Perfectly timed.
Short and crunched away. Only had to ease back onto the back foot and put it away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder?
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Bang! Bowl. Just stunning bowling.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but has to head back to the pavilion.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Massive outside edge. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. South over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
16th over. The batting team are now 128 for 4.
Oh my, that's racing away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will he reply?
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Square drive lofted over cover for a maximum. What a shot that was. Open the face on impact, combined with a really clean strike. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Chaha into the attack now from the Tata end. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Finds the fielder with that shot.
End of the 18th over. The batting team are now 159 for 4.
Shocking, back on now. Power and precision in that shot.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away, the fielder out the deep, and some serious work to cut it off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Edged it, no one there. Could be forward.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough. Have to go for it now. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Last ball, only a maximum will win it. Just mind games now. Nice shot, straight to gully.